Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today we wrap up. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Zero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Row. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing I'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. Chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-2.
Ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Manny Machado now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Next up is Chris Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled away. windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Giro, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Giro. There's such a thing as a good series.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Got him to go down swinging there. Corey Seager becomes out number 2 this inning.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 3 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Behind 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice. New inning set to get underway, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ball strike, a good pitch down in the zone. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first down. So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
First pitch on the way. Pham's off and running. Popped him up. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Will Smith, set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
That is good.
And stepping in, Justin Turner. His career numbers against this pitcher is only 2 for 10. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses there. 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on. There would not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Next up is Max Muncy as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His average right at 295 here to start play. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
There's one. Onto the pitcher covering the first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Now to bat, Jorge Mateo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Ball. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and the runner back in standing. in to hit will be Trent Grisham.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Rios has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back easily. Set and the pitch. Mateo's off and running. She'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Turner has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys and
ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Edwin Rios is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes again, 1-2. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So next to hit is Clayton Kershaw. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up. Hosmer into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. So a full count now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
You talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He collected a base hit his first time up. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. More to all set for the start of the fourth. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. And in steps Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch.
No. Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, it'll be Tommy Pham to throw a base on balls his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Bellinger able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Huge swing of the bat right there. Just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Going to have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
This is on the ground over the first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Going to take it to the bag himself for the out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so 0 for 1 so far. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Lane 11, 1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hottest bats in the game.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here now is Will Smith. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matt. He's got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Mateo finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
To the plate now, Dinelson Lamet. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping up is Jorge Mateo. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
On the ground to third. Turner's got it, and that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trent Grisham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of it. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. So now into the box is Justin Turner. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Bounce it to the left side. Machado has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll take a look at the strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. It remains 1-0. At the plate now is Jake Cronenworth. He was a double play victim last time around. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch on the way. Kershaw into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. one run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they lead it 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ground ball to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. And now here is Chris Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Softly hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there are 2 down. The next to hit is Corey Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So here's Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
1 ball. No
This is
strike.
where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1 pitch.
Behind.
Seager is off of first with 2 away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. On he reaches out and lines this the other way to left, and that's a base hit.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get him out.
Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Pierce Johnson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Will Smith. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
No strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk was the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. Bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So now here is Justin Turner. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. He is out. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Leading off from San Diego, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that's a called strike to letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Still even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Plate now, Tommy Pham. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in now for San Diego, Victor Caratini, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching. You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Price comes home to 2-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ha-Seong Kim will.
Number 7, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In the air, down the line and left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. He'll make it into third base. It's on the F7. He gets in there with 2 away. Next to the plate for the Padres, Jorge Mateo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Trying to do way too much up there from what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself.
Curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Tim Hill will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now to the plate, Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down there. So next to bat will be Edwin Rios. His prior history versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In there, the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
No. Playing slow. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone!
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Albert Pujols comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Up next, Roy Betts. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out, no. Craig Stammen takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
The 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat hit out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Chris Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead, Brusdar Graterol has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Trent Grisham could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. Bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Always tough to run these base umpires to make a call, guys. Check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
No strike.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. The 2-1. Grounded to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. And now in the box, Eric Hosmer is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
And a double steal try here. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they're trying to get back now, but it's not. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Chris Wheeler. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Bouncer up the middle. And gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores with play the 8th. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up.
That will have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 2-1. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now is Eric Hosmer. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Lo.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Tommy Pham is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Lays off 2-2 now. Hosmer leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guarantee.
One ball, 2
now. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Blake Trinan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Brian O'Grady will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one. O'Grady is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count now a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down. And now Jorge Mateo. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Betts in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Next up, Trent Grisham, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. Mark Melanson takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And now, Justin Turner.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Mateo is there, and he makes the catch to the out. Next to stand in is Max Muncy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First delivery to him. Edwin Rios is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Makes the catch, and the Padres bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 5-2 the final today. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dinelson Lamet wins his 3rd of the season. Clayton Kershaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my cousin, I'ma need my sushi ramen.